Man, it is Friday. I don't know if my mom's going to call today. We should just call her. Let's call my mom today, just right in the beginning of the chat. Say what's up to Mama Burke. What is up, you sexy bastards? Happy Friday. I hope a shit ton of people. Woo! What is up? Oh, RJ Youngling in the house. Rick Johnson, haven't seen you in a bit. Good to see your sexy face. Nicole Welch, I think kind of. Oh, cool profile pic. Joffra. King Joffrey. Name that movie. How are you, Chua Malchar? Fatima, I got you on the shirt game. I'm going to send it out. Eston, can you message me again in Instagram world so I can get your address to send you a shirt? I owe you a shirt. Friday's great, man. Friday's fucking great. I woke up. We're going to call my mom in a second. We just had a team meeting, and it's just like high intensity emotionally. And so it's just like kind of settling in to be with y'all on this Friday. Coming to America. Yes, what a phenomenal fucking movie. Woo! I just need a second to settle in. You inspire me. I was having dinner with Mitchell and Jeremy, who's part of the key people that helped make this channel happen. And, I like seeing you guys succeed, guys and girls. And I like doing it with Mitchell and Jeremy and Cam. Cam, I like seeing you succeed, my man. Can you go? I'm gonna push you publicly. Can you go further, though? Are you going as far as you can? Cam makes a lot of the videos that y'all watch. Cam makes them happen with Hubert. Shout out H-Town. Shout out Miami. But Cam, are you going as hard as you can? Just sit with that for a sec. Woo-wee! Fucking Friday. We're going to call my mom in a second. Woo-wee! People are coming in. I'm going to just call my mom. She's going to the gym. My mom is the most consistent person I've ever met in my life. Her and Adam Gilbert. Oh, shit. Don't want her. If you call my fucking mom, I'm going to come kill you. Mama Sumo coming on. It did show her number for a sec. I straight up if people try to mess my stepmom will fucking kill you first. But anywho, she's not answering. My mom is consistent. She is on her way to the gym. I promise you that. My mom, James Clear has got nothing on my mom. James is not my mom is the definition of consistent. Am I taking questions? Yeah, I will in a sec. I got some stuff I want to talk about. All right, she didn't answer. All right. All right. How are you guys? How are y'all today? How are you, men and women? I like you, Mandeep. Hit that like button if you want it. My mom has got the most discipline. She's so consistent almost to a fault. And I think that's something I'm working through, which is it's good to have the consistency and discipline, but is it actually sometimes hurting you? And how can you have both? That is actually one of the concepts. I talked about it last week. I'll talk about it again today. If you are brand new, throw a 1 in the comment. If you're a returner, which is all of you sexy bastards, almost every single one of you people is returning. So throw some yeehaws if it is not your first rodeo. I'm just messaging someone on the team. Oh, how are you? You guys tell me how you are doing. Corey Ramsey, awesome name. Some people are returners. Festy, what is up, homie? Good in Wyoming. I actually want to get out to Wyoming. I've heard really awesome. Kristen Nice. Yes, now y'all are waking up. Yeehaws in the comments. If you've been here before, Rico Glover, good to see you. Rico is my attorney. Sergio, yeehaw, he's back here at it again. He's back at it again, Daniel. Throws up good energy. Need the secret. The secret probably for energy is a good night's sleep and being kind to yourself. The secret, you know what? There's almost never a secret. Who else is in the house? Jason in the house. What up, homie? High five. Dale Miller in the house. Dale as a female. I was like, it's a male. It's a female. Fee-Dale. Anyways. Hari, yeehaw. Harade Pachala. Cool name. Yeehaw. What up, Liam? Shaka, my brother. Jim. Jim looks like an executive. Jim is like an executive at an insurance company. If you guys want me to roast your profile picture, let me know in the comments, and I'm glad to do that. Dude, first stream. Definitely not new to your videos. I'm awesome. So good to see you here. Be kind to yourself. Yeah, if you can take away one thing today, just be kind to yourself. We're so mean to ourselves. We are like the rudest people ever to ourselves. It's unbelievable how mean we are to ourselves. Jofo looks like the guy I see on the street trying to sign me up for donations. Sign up for the ACLU. Sign up for Planned Parenthood. I'm like, I'm on the phone here, Joffa. Darius, what's up, my man? Good night's sleep and coffee. Honestly, look at this. I had this morning, by 5 and a cold brew. One of my favorite bakeries in Austin, Thoroughbred. They have awesome cookies. And you know what? I had a great day today? Because they had $2 cookies. They have half off cookies. I get there around 8:30, and sometimes they don't. Most of the time they don't have it. Don't have it. Today, had it. And I was like, it's going to be a great day. I even bought cookies to give away. Be generous to yourself and to others. Cam. I don't know if I got a good one on Cam. I was like, Cam looks like a guy I'd see at the DMV. He's like, hey there, man. See you at the DMV. Happy Friday, Justin. When am I going to space? Fuck space. All the people I don't like go to space. No, I'm just kidding. I just like Earth. I'm just enjoying staying in Austin. Why the fuck would I want to go somewhere else right now? I'm like, I love Austin, Texas. All of you want to go to space, sayonara. See you out there. Roast. I can't roast you without a profile picture. But I'll say, it sounds like Matthias Broussard. I feel like you'd work as a bartender with that kind of name, or I'd see you at like a charcuterie place. All right, I got 3 things to talk about, and then I'm going to answer any of your questions if you guys want. What time is it? Hey, it's the car wash dude. Hell yeah, man. You guys love Austin too. Shout out Texas. So here, I'm going to talk about 3 things real fast, and then we're going to get into any of your questions. If you guys want to know my net worth, we'll talk about my net worth. We'll talk about wherever you're from in the world. I think Victoria's in Nigeria. Is that what you said? How fucking cool is that, man? That's so cool. Johnny Lamb. I got jokes, Johnny. We can do jokes if you want to do jokes. You made it. I was about to cancel the whole show if you didn't show up. This is what everyone on Reddit looks like in real life. Right here, this profile. That guy. I'm on Reddit all the time. All right, so Thoroughbred Bakery is absolutely bonkers. It's so good. I love, hey, if you're from India, make some noise. Do this thing. Do that thing you do from India. No. Did it up there. Change the light bulb up here. You know what I'm talking about if you're Indian. All right, I'm going to go to your questions in a second. Here's 3 things. I'm just going to read them off. Number 1, growth doesn't happen when you're feeling comfortable. Here's the shit about YouTube videos or books or fucking inspirational TikTok shit. It's easy to read. It's easy to consume. It's hard to do. People are like, growth doesn't happen when you're feeling comfortable. And then when you're feeling uncomfortable, you're like, well, this sucks. So like this week, I've had some leadership meetings. I've had some experiences. I'm like, this sucks. And then literally an hour or 2 later, I'm like, that is that growth stuff. That is the growth stuff. I like it. Can I touch? Kenya? Dude, that's cool. All right. By the way, if you want to join our private VIP Slack group, it's free. okdork.com/underdogs. It's free. There's no selling. There's no spamming. There's no masterminding. But if you're in a country or a city anywhere in the world and you want to find awesome people willing to hustle and make shit happen, go apply right there, you sexy people. 2 other things I'm going to talk about. Leave that up there for just a second. It's okdork.com/underdogs. 2 other questions. 2 other things I want to say. Number 1, it's really easy to write and read and consume. Like, it's easy to be a part of this office hours. And I hope there's stuff that's inspirational for you in your day-to-day. But what's the hard thing that we're avoiding? It's hard to do the thing we're avoiding. So just for yourself today, think about, what are you resistant to? What's the hard thing you're like, I don't want to do it? Doesn't mean go do it. just be mindful and maybe go do it. Maybe go think about it. Okay. And last thing I'm going to just talk about, I'm going to give 2 more because we can do whatever we want. Last thing we can talk about is that the world can be both. So can you be single and dating? Yes. Can you have stability? So this is something that blew my mind. Can you be stable and wild? Yes, both. Shout out Joseph Kelly from Unchained.com. I love this dude, and he's one of my best friends. So this is a concept we talk about all the time, both. And then lastly, and I said it early, but I think I'm going to just keep repeating it all the time, is be generous to yourself. Just be kind to ourselves. We're so mean and so like yesterday, somebody was asking for money on the side of the road, and I was ahead of it. And I couldn't give them money, and then I was starting to guilt myself for not being generous, because that's my word of the second half of this year is generous to myself and others. And I was like, you didn't give them money. I'm like, dude, it's okay, fine. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Be nice to yourself. Be proud of yourselves. Doesn't mean be soft on yourselves, but there's a balance. Just be a little kinder to yourself today. That's all I got to say. Let's go to your questions. Take it to the crowd. Woo-wee! All right, what are your questions? Do I watch anime? No. Okay, here is a creepy white dude. This is like, on Reddit, or they have like creepy white dude stuff. They drink green tea. They only date Asians. They watch anime. They have kind of rimmed glasses. I actually do a lot of that. I tried to watch anime 2 weeks ago with a friend of mine. It was okay. Just not really my thing. Should you be kind to your teammates? No. Be rude to them and see how that works out. Companies are it's a group of people collectively trying to accomplish something. At the end of the day, it's the people that matter there. The customers, if you're horrible to your people, it's probably not going to be great for your customers. What makes me happy? That's I don't know. Some of this stuff, someone, I was on a date a few months ago, and they're like, "Who is Noah?" And I was like, "Fuck you." I think you can be happy with a lot of different things. I think a lot of times the people who have less are happier than the people who have more. And I think that's something interesting to reflect on. But for makes me happy, like, honestly, I had a weird night's sleep, but I had a FaceTime from this girl I think is really cool. And I was like, oh, and I didn't sleep well. I don't know why I didn't sleep so well last night. But I woke up and I was like, let's go get a cookie. So I went and got cookies, and then they had $2 cookies. And then I met a really nice person walking around named Mark. And then I was just like, man, being alive is really cool. And I was feeling real happy this morning. And then I got to interact with the team, and I knew I'd see y'all today. And I jumped in my pool after boxing class, and I was like, oh, this is great. Yeah, this is true. I mean, what is more important to you, a result or a path? What am I going to say? Both. I do need a power cookie, maybe because I didn't eat because I had meeting after meeting. But I think it's both. I am very goal-oriented. I'm extremely I want this accomplishment. I want this outcome. I want this destination. And I think there could be a path. Like YouTube, for instance. There's a goal for 250,000 subscribers for a channel. But what I am most proud of is that I personally, I won't speak for the rest of the team, I can do YouTube for the next 10 years. That is more important to me than if we get 250 or 230 or 500,000 subscribers. So it can be both. I think a lot of people that don't succeed in life aren't clear where they want to go, or they're working on stuff that doesn't matter to them. So just find the thing that matters to you. And honestly, kind of at the end of the day, you can get meaning in almost anything. It's just determining if you want that or not. What's the nicest something's ever done for you? Damn, I should have written some of these down. So much. Amen for running AppSumo. There's been gifts like my buddy Chris Dunn just sent me some bath bombs. Sometimes it's hard for us to accept gifts or people doing nice things for us because we don't feel like we deserve it. Like yesterday night, I was having dinner, and Jeremy and Mitchell and everyone on the team were like, "You influenced me to do some things like therapy and stuff like that." Speed Demon, fuck you, bitch. You're out of here. I can swear. It's my show, my life. You do you. If you want to come be a part of it, more than welcome to. And so it was uncomfortable for me to realize that they benefited their life from me. I felt strange, but it was nice at the same time. What's up, Dave Mack? What up, Shubin? What's the best part of being rich? So let me just tell you, every day I'm in my house, I'm like, God, this is so cool. I was walking down my hallway. I have a hallway, which honestly, let me just highlight something about rich. You need way less than you think. Most people are like, I need $1 million. You don't. You could be rich on 100K. You could be rich on 10K. You could be probably a lot happier than the people I know who are very, very wealthy. Yo, don't spam. Don't spam. You're fucking insta banned. You post, all right, you post a few times, banned. You say annoying shit about other people, banned. Like, this is homies only. So, okay, but I will tell you, it was like, I had this house, I had a date, this is a few days ago. They came over and they're like, dude, your house is crazy. And I will tell you, I went home after they left, I was inside and I felt scared. I was like, I'm going to lose this house and I'm not going to be able to afford it. And that's like, you know, this like the censor and the critic and our hate talking to ourselves and our, I don't know, like the resistance and like the fear. And that sucks sometimes, man. And so it's interesting just to also sit with that, not resist it, but just let that be a part of the whole experience of this life journey. Best part of being rich, I thought about it actually this week. The best part of being rich is just not having to think about the money. Like not having to think like, I don't know, like I cracked my iPhone and I'm very particular because I don't have my iPhone cover and it cracked, just go pay for it. And you don't really budget. You're like, hey, I want this thing. You're not like, how much does it cost? You're just like, okay, fine. Not having to budget is probably the best part of being rich. I think the second best part of being rich is that there is a lot of things that you could pay to save your time. And that is awesome. Like I don't have to go return things. I don't have to go do deliveries. And I can either focus on what's a valuable use of my time, which is AppSumo and YouTube and book, or alternatively, I can also use that time just to relax. So I can use that money to give myself time. Daniel Westland, I spent 48 hours. This is the shit I love reading. Dude, that's awesome. Yes, $1 million weekend, 48 hours, 3 customers, 100 buckaroos. Awesome. You don't need to spend a lot of money or time to build a business. No one does. Cody Wilson, good to see you, homie. I am not. Hey, Karma, good to see you. One thing with building apps and businesses, someone emailed me this week, and if you guys want to message me, Karma, good to see you. I hope you're making your music, man. I think you're a man. Instagram.com/Noah Gagan. I respond to most DMs. If you email me your life story, it's really, really hard for me to get back to that. I'll be like thumbs up or heart. I don't know where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought. It's okay. Do you guys like this shirt? I like wearing clothes when people are like, hey, nice shirt. So shout out Arvin. A lot of times, I just this year got into fashion. My whole life, my mom bought my underwear and my shirts and my socks. And that was never, like my buddy JR, like fashion and dancing was never a part of my upbringing. No offense. It's just my parents aren't into that stuff. They're very practical, very saving and stuff like that. And so doing YouTube and moving, I want less clothes, but clothes I like a lot that I'm like, I feel good in. People comment on them. That's what I look for. I look for the comments. And then I also donate them. So that's what's up. Did my house get me laid? I'm actually, you know what I've noticed on my dating? I'll share with you. I'm not very aggressive. I'm not. I'm aggressive in a lot of things. I think with dating in this culture, in this society, I'm very, and especially having a public presence on YouTube, having a company that has some people in it and something to lose, I'm very mindful of what I'm messaging now because I've had a few dates that are like, I know who you are. Like I have a date tonight. I probably knows who I am, which is great. I love being out here and I love the attention, but I'm more scared. And so I'm very sensitive in how I approach females. I bought the shirt on Chubbies. I hate the brand of Chubbies, but they have clothes that just honestly look fire. I have matching swim trunks. So lately I've been trying to do matching swim trunks. I put it on the Instagram, another outfit. And so I like it personally. All right, you get a shout out. You really want the shout. Does anyone else need a shout out? If you need some love today, I'm going to give you the fucking love, but just stop commenting about it. My shirt game has been strong, Fatima. Good to see you. I fucking love you. Good to see you. Stop asking for the shout out though. You get it. You stop posting about it. How is it meeting the Fiverr millionaire? So what's really interesting, I met this name Alex Fasulo. I think what's fascinating and almost sad is like how our society criticizes people posting addresses. It's like this is, sometimes I think about my father, he my biological dad, he had this like angry face, like, you motherfucker, come over. I don't know why, it's like so rude. Like, let me have people show up at your address. So rude. Coming back to the Fiverr Millionaire, it was fascinating to hear her story. I admire anyone who does the work. You are willing to do the work, I got you. The people that are fucking sideliners, the people that are like, hey, it's the other people's fault, fuck them. I can't help them and I don't want to help them. Sit on the side, fucking complain. I admire that she hated her job and she wanted to do something about it. And I felt a little bad because I don't feel like I get a lot of negative hate. I don't. I actually feel like y'all are fucking unbelievable. Baruch Hashem. Thank you, God, Allah, the Quran, Muhammad, all of them, Buddha. Because I find like the community of all of you are so fucking amazing. And I feel like a lot of what we talk about here is very positive. Also, our YouTube channel and appsumo.com, it's positive. Get something going. Get your business going. Make it happen. I was disappointed that there's people criticizing her. They're like, she's not making as much. Who fucking cares? She's out there doing something. And if she's lying, like maybe she's like Grant or tired of these people bullshitting and then trying to sell you something, fuck that. But I admire that she's out there trying to do it. She puts out a lot of messages. Doesn't mean that we have to like everyone's dish. But I think it's disappointing that the people are attacking some females. They're like, I don't believe she's making this much money. But if a guy's doing it, the people aren't criticizing as much. So it was cool to meet people just doing things. I love meeting people that are just doing stuff for themselves that inspire me. So shout out her, Alex Fasulo. That's what's up. Who's the richest person I know? I'm trying to think, like, how well do I have to know them? There's different people that are billionaires, like Dustin Moskovitz, Mark Zuckerberg. I could text Dustin or get a hold of Dustin. Mark, probably harder to get a hold of. The guys that are founders of GoodRx, Doug Hirsch, Scott Martlet, billionaires probably, or hundreds of millionaires. Tim Ferriss is very wealthy. I don't want to say his numbers. Who cares? How does it help you? How does it hang with Alex Becker? So I had drinks with Alex Becker. I didn't drink, and I will drink again. So I know I put out that video, which made me feel a little self-conscious, but I will put out a drink in the future. I will drink in the future. He's a character in a good way. Like, he's really interesting. Yeah, just interesting. It's cool to see the people, and like you meet them, you're like, oh, I don't consume a lot of his content, but it was cool to meet other YouTubers and people putting themselves out there. Do I have assistants? Yes. So I have a virtual. She's not. I wouldn't say virtual assistant. It's a fucking real human. So I have a person named Jamie who I've worked with for probably about 5 or 6 years, who lives in Missouri. Alondra is my house manager. I'm just gonna highlight something for you. It's weird when people say mine. I don't own any of these people. They are free in this world to do whatever they want. She ends up and she chooses to work with me. I choose to keep working with her. And so she facilitates a lot of the things at this house to help make my life easier. And hopefully it's great for her too. That's more or less what I have. There's a few other people like Emily, who's been amazing. She helps with one of my other properties. But yes, I think the way you scale your life is finding people that want to do the things that you don't want to do and they like doing it. And that's how you grow a business. Like with Alex Fasulo, it's funny. Everyone's like, yeah, but you're not doing all the work. Like, you're making all this money, but you're not doing the work. It's like, yeah, that's called fucking business. Stupids. Yeah, it's unfortunate to criticize women. I will say, and I'll just put this out there, most of the women that I have ever worked with are more impressive than men. And if I could choose, I'd almost always choose to work with a woman for professionally. They're just like fucking great. I think women, we need and like racism, all this stuff, it needs to start some more at like the lower levels, meaning at the early stages of life, to build up confidences, to build up more of the equality, versus I think we try to do it later, and that makes it harder. Cam, I'm going to keep fucking being here because I don't think I'm above you or below you. I'm just with you on this journey. I think I've gotten some experiences. I've got some energy. I've got some abilities, and so do you guys. And that's why I'm here with y'all. I fucking love it. Y'all show up. I keep showing up. Best books I've read. So I've honestly, my book game has been fire. Project Hail Mary, so good. Really love that. The Artist's Way, reading that, so good. And I just finished Mike Nichols' biography. Those are great. Oh, there's Emil, dude. I haven't seen you in a while. What is the best management tip that you think no one mentions enough? I think what's been fascinating, someone said this quote to me yesterday, and it was really good. It was Andrew Malcolm. He said you can either make it hard to hire in the beginning, or you can make it hard to manage after. And I'm going to say it one more time. You can either make it really hard to hire someone in the beginning, or you can make it hard to manage. And the point there is that what no one really talks about is that the best way to manage is that you just hire great to start, versus you can make it hard and have to manage them after. And I think that's really it at the end of the day. Hey, Shiraj, good to see you, homie. Every time I see him, he looks like a little genie. I'm like, make me a wish, Shiraj. What would be a wish? Okay, what's your guys' wish today? You guys can all have a wish. My wish, I have a date tonight. I hope it's a really fun date. And I'm allowed to say that. You too. What is your guys' wish for your day? Greatest software I've used from AppSumo. Alfred app, Remember the Milk, Rocket. Those are all the tools I still use. Evernote, we promoted them. Team Women, yeah. Women are, God bless. Honestly, like, I think our society and AppSumo, I think is like 40% women, if not more. Leadership, we definitely have women, could use more of them. Women are fucking impressive, man. What type of women have I been dating? I think funny. I'm looking for funny women. I have been dating a little bit more Jewish women. If you guys know any great women that you think would be interesting for me to date, feel free to holler at your boy at Noah Kagan on Instagram. All right. So what wishes do you have for yourself? All right. Oh, these are wishes for you. Yes. Trauma Char 3000. What did I study in college? I did business and economics, double major from Berkeley. I wish to go to the beach next week. Yes. Give me some good wishes. Great to see you this weekend. I'm going to see you this weekend. Great to see you right now. Any other wishes? Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, Edwin. Namaste, my man. Dude, Bryce, that was nice of you. Thanks, man. I don't know if I'm going to do an NFT project. What is my philosophy on investing? I've actually had a pretty, I would say it's evolved over time, and there's a lot more to the money and things like that. And I can show you some of it if you guys want to see the finances. But I think the way investing is two pieces. Number one, the way to get rich is active income, which is starting a business or working in a job that's high paying or with equity. But I think in investing, there's two ways of approaching it. Boring and what you understand that other people don't. So what do I mean by that is in your investing, one, boring is how you get rich. People are like, how do I do Robinhood? How do I Wall Street Bets? Those are fucking numbnuts. Those are poor gamblers. They're degenerates. They literally call themselves autistic retards. That is what they call themselves. And they're going to get those results. So focus on your active income or your active salary. That's great. How to invest? I just do it two ways. Fucking boring. Every month I do the same index funds and I do the same crypto, 80-20 Ethereum to Bitcoin, same index funds, 60-40 global to US, 80-20 stocks to bonds. Boring. Boring wins. Look at the data. Boring wins. The second way I invest is I only invest in companies or things I use. That's it. I invested, I'm not wearing them. I invested in LMNT, which was in my water. I invested in High Shirley, which is non-alcoholic wine. I invested in Circle. I invested in Huckberry. I only invest within private equity or private companies in things I use and love. What are my favorite business books? Go to goodreads.com/Noah Kagan. I'll show you on the screen here. I put every single book and I rate every single book ever that I've read on the site. You can go to the site and see it. Can you see it there? Can you see it? Yeah, just go there, goodreads.com/Noah Kagan. You can see all my books. Travel, yes. Fatima, I hope you get your wish. I hope your wish comes true. A whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. A tiny thing I never knew. It's crystal clear. Now I'm in a whole new world with unbelievable. I don't have a great voice. I shouldn't say that. We should have positive reinforcements for ourselves. Best way to get clients for digital marketing agency. Yes. Well, the easiest thing to do is one, look at your network. Two, how have you gotten clients in the past? And three, if you're like, well, I've gotten a network and I love making it hard for myself. See if there's anyone here in this company, in this group, in this chat that you can actually help. I'm not worried about DMC on these because we take down office hours. They're just in this moment that we all share together and then they go away. I like karaoke. It's interesting to do things like karaoke and dancing sober. Definitely a little bit different. What will I do after AppSumo? AppSumo. Why do people create companies that they want to leave? Why don't you just figure out how do you find things and how do you make it sustainable that you can keep working on it forever? I've been doing content creation since 2000. We're 21 years into this game. I'm still doing it. And I hope, God willing, I'll do it for the next 40 years. Am I friends with Naval? Naval invested in my previous company. We had a little bit of drama. We're acquaintances. I would not say we're friends. I can talk to him if I need him, but I would not say we are friends. A friend to me is someone I can text call without any worry about their response. AppSumo Originals could knock off ClickFunnels. That'd be an interesting product. AppSumo Originals' goal is to create affordable versions of products to bring people into the AppSumo ecosystem. I'll mention that to David. Calling him right now. That's a good idea. But it's also got to be built in a month. So they're affordable, lighter weight, simpler versions that are accessible. Will AppSumo go public? You know what? We've talked about this internally, and it's something I can't talk about publicly. You get it? Pun intended. I think public is a byproduct of doing well as a business for our team, partners, or customers. And that's what honestly, that is what I'm interested in. How do I make sure that the team is super happy? How do I make sure that our partners and customers are happy? And as we do these things, is there like rewards for it? Yes. Is it going to be public or acquisition, liquidation, whatever it is? We'll see how that goes. So best way to find your tribe or community other than FB groups, I think if you can't find it, you create it. And I think the way that communities are built, they're generally based on a purpose, but I think the simpler thing in a community is how do you just do one by one? And how many people do we need for a community? Do you need thousands or do you just need like a few that really matter? And so I think that's the thing I would really focus on versus just a quantity of them. It's like, who do I actually grow and enjoy who I am around? I don't think I can leak it, but they're working on something. You can go to, I think it's Twitter. Let me see if I don't want to call out what they're doing. I don't want to throw shade. I guess as the kids are saying it these days. So here's what they've posted. This is coming out in the next few days. AppSumo Originals product is dropping. It has to do with sending emails. It's a very popular thing we've done in the past. I think it'll do well. What's up, Emmanuel? This is your AJ Saunders. See you in Monaco. I do want to go to Monaco. What was my first marketing hire? I've always done really well hiring these marketing people that are rising up. So like Dean Young has risen up. It's been interesting to see. Damn, I'm not remembering his name, but like the guy, he went on to go work at Kettle and Fire, has done really well. At AppSumo, I mean, there's been a lot of people who've come through. When do you quit your job? Stop posting. Post one time. That's it. Just one. You don't need to post 18 times. I quit my jobs once I've had my side income showing promise that I could cover my livelihood. That's me personally. I don't quit and then figure it out. So if you hate your day job, generally find a day job that you like. That's what I'm trying to create at AppSumo. With AppSumo, what up, Scott Lilly? Do you focus on ideas to grow 10% or do you grow 10 times? It's an interesting question that I think a lot of businesses have to think about. I would say at the current, where the company is right now, 80% is how do we do more of what's working? And so AppSumo, it's how do we build out the sales team? How do we do more influencer marketing? How do we build out more of our engineering team? Because that's working. And there's a lot of meat on the bone. I think one of the key entrepreneurial problems, we have Justin Mayers. One of the key problems in most companies is that, and Eamon, who's been the CEO, has done a great job of this, is like, what's working? How do we do 10 times more of it? And then I do think you need to plant some long-term seeds with 10% of your time. But I think people do the things that aren't working more, and they're not doing enough straight up of what is actually working and really running up the score on that. The biggest challenge with AppSumo right now, there's a few challenges as our company. I think it's improving our culture. I think it's done well. I think it could be better. I think it's improving the values and where we're going with that culture, like where we're going, what are the values for that? And then I'd say it's aligning some of the hiring. I think we have a more impressive team than I realized, but it's how do we attract amazing talent, because it's working. AppSumo is helping people live their dreams, create their dreams through promoting awesome products. And so how do we help do more of that? How do I organize my day? What's up, Yuri? So here's my day. I don't want to show you my calendar because there might be some stuff in it that is private. So my day to day is I woke up at 8:30, I journaled. Then a lot of my day, let me take a step back. Your week should be prioritized to your goals. So look at how your week is, and it will show you what your goals are, or show you what your goals aren't. And so have clear goals. So I have a revenue goal for AppSumo, I have a book goal for myself, and I have a YouTube goal. And those are the three things. So the majority of my week, at least 90% of my week, is doing that. So look at that for yourself. So I've seen different ways, and your calendar should evolve with you in the times. So again, it's figuring out, I think the other thing to consider is what makes a great day for you, Yuri. So a great day for me is some exercise, some relaxation or learning, productivity towards at least one of my three goals. So my book, AppSumo, or YouTube, and then some level of enjoyment. I call it Gebby. That's what me and my buddy Adam Gilbert, shout out mybodytutor.com, which is like gratitude, exercise, breakfast, and you. So have something that you're like, yo, like today, what did I write down what I was grateful for? What are you guys grateful for today? I always like hearing your answer just as much as mine. It's like, I already know my answer. So today I was grateful for, I'm learning and liking myself more. That was this morning. Exercises, I did my boxing. I haven't had breakfast. I would like to go have some cereal, some Magic Spoon cereal in just a second. And then what I'm doing for myself today, my buddy Amit Gupta and I, we're going to go to we're going to go get sauna time and cold plunge. I don't want to say where. Shout out Generator Lab. I just told you, don't show up and surprise me. And then I have a date later. So I think in terms of the work stuff, I think there's been Mark Andreessen method where it was like I just prioritize whatever comes up, which I don't think is great. I like putting my things in my calendar on Sundays based on what I really want to accomplish in the week. I have considered doing more thematic days. So Monday is planning and Tuesday is this. I'm still evolving it. I think the one thing that I do, and I'm going to keep this far away so you can't get all sneaky on it. I talk about it and I do it is I color code my calendar so I can see what areas I'm working on the most. So am I doing AppSumo work a lot? Am I learning? So learning is yellow. You can see there's yellow in there. Can you see the yellow? All right. And then orange is like fun. So like last night I had a fun dinner, and today I got to change that to an orange. Today I'm going on a date. So that's like an orange color because orange is fun. Boop. And I like doing my calendar on Sundays. So I don't think there's any wrong way to eat a Reese's peanut butter cup. I think the real question is, what is your goal and how do you really want to structure your day? What makes a great day for you? It'll be different than it is for me. And how much of your week is that? Because guess what? You're fucking in charge. Magic Spoon, I tried to invest in them recently because I know the founder, but it's fucking expensive. It's like $18 a box. And being rich means you can afford it, but also I'm like, is it really worth it? Do I know Kunal Shah from Cred? No, I'm not familiar with him. Should I know him? Hey, Takir, what's up, man? Is AppSumo an AWS customer? Why are you asking that? But yes, we are. Have I read Rework? Yes, I've read Rework by Jason Fried and DHH. I've also been to their meetups. I admire I like that they stand for something and they have very great ideas. I've learned a lot and admire those guys. Misha. Dude, first, be proud of yourself. $3 million in rev. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome, man. Do you see this happening? Yeah, AppSumo, there could be numerous reasons. I think we had it at AppSumo for like literally 2 to 3 years. We're at $4 million flat. I don't know. Do you want a suggestion? If you want a suggestion, let me know what I would do if I were you. Do I follow any Substacks? So it's more, do I follow any newsletters? Let's pull up my email and see. I'll pull up my email and check it out. All right, here is my Substacks. I honestly don't follow as much of them as I thought. I like my newsletter. If you guys aren't subscribed to my newsletter, honestly, I like it. I'm a fan. So that my newsletter, you guys can go to it at okdork.com. Where is that? Yeah. So I'm going to put it up on screen. Beep. okdork.com. I like Pomps. I don't read them. You can see I'm not reading them, so I'm probably going to unsubscribe. I'm very aggressive unsubscribe. I reply to all my own emails. I don't think I need an assistant for this. Not Boring. Andrew Beal, Bowtie Bull. I used to like. That shit was all right. It was kind of whack. There is one that I actually thought was pretty damn deep. Where is it? It was like, Not Boring is actually pretty amazing, but I think you need to use Gitpocket, the Chrome extension up here, and read it on weekends. But they have some really in-depth studies, the Not Boring newsletter. Really in-depth studies. I really like it. I get a ton of people asking me to guest post on my site. Should I charge a fee and take on aggressive workload, or just say no to everyone? Sounds like you know your answer. People ask us to guest post on OkDork or AppSumo's blog. I mean, if it's the way you're making money, I would consider it if that's part of your business model. But how does it help align to whatever outcome or goal you're really trying to do? Indian dropshipping store, good idea. No. I hope if you guys know me well enough, I always just tell you not to dropship or do affiliate marketing. But I would say if you're just getting going in your business journey, try it out. Try it out, learn for yourself, experience it. But I don't think you're doing nothing of value for the society. You're doing nothing that you're going to have a competitive advantage on. And so I would discourage you from doing it. But especially if you're young in your career, do it. Where I want to discourage people is if you're older and you're like, oh, there's some fucking loser on YouTube or some course that's going to get me drop shipping rich. At the end of the day, you're going to have to do the fucking hard work. So might as well do hard work on something that matters to you versus a drop shipping thing. I don't have a formal strategy on my dating, Peter, but I'm glad you seem very interested in it. If you have any recommendations, I think the thing with dating that I'm mindful of is, am I dating the quality of women that I want? Am I energized by it? Do I also need a break from it? And as well, this is straight up. How do I have an advantage by making in Holland? Do I have an advantage in the dating? Meaning, am I just another bozo? Oh, it's my mom. Hi, Mom. You're on air. It's live.
Oh, goodness. Well, I guess that's good. That means I'm alive, right?
Yeah, are you alive, or is this all a dream? Last night I thought maybe is everyone a dream.
You thought what?
I thought maybe it's all a dream. I missed you last night, though. I was thinking about you. I was like, oh, I need to call you today.
Oh, well, we'll just forget the office hours and we'll just chit chat. And nobody would mind.
Well, you're more important than these people I've never met in real life, but I do appreciate them, but I would choose you over any of them.
Well, I know, but this is fun for you, and this is 1 hour on a Friday, and everybody appreciates your advice and wisdom, so, and we could talk later. I'm all off schedule today. Hello, everyone.
They're all saying hi to you. RJ said hi. Cam says hi. Ali says hi. Scott says hi. Mom, this person, Carlin, they pretty cute, actually. And she has got a cute dog. She says, Mom, can you comment on my dating? Any thoughts on my dating life?
Who's dating life? Your dating life?
Yeah.
Well, like what kind of comment? What is she?
I don't know. They just wanted you to comment. I don't know. I don't really tell you a lot about my dating life.
No, that's true. But how can I comment?
Well, the reason I don't tell my mom about the dating life is when I mention anything, you're always like, what happened to that girl? What happened to that girl? And it's just like, not that there's that many women, but then it's just like, I have to always tell you the story about all of them. And sometimes in dating, modern dating is very weird. Like, you'll go on a date and then they like just disappears. It's not like old school where you date and like you get married after date 2.
They disappear?
Just modern dating.
What is this girl like that wants to know about your dating life? Is she available?
Oh, hold on. This guy that you dated, the guy you dated, Tim. Do you remember? Do you remember from like?
30 years?
Yeah, he's on the office hours. He actually emailed me months ago. I think I mentioned that to you. That's so fucking weird.
Oh, I want to mention to all your live audience that I did not teach Noah to swear like this. No.
They all are very glad that you said that, Mom.
No, because a couple people have commented that you swear too much. So back to your dating. That's weird. I didn't date that much.
I think your generation was different, though. They didn't date a lot. Mom, what is your advice on being a good parent?
Oh, there's a lot of advice. I guess my first piece of advice, and it's not just me, you have to have a good partner, and me and your dad were really, where I had weaknesses, he had strengths, and he was very patient, and I think probably the most important, you really have to care. If you don't care, then it doesn't matter. It's all just, what's the word? You're doing it out of obligation. So that's the first thing. You really have to feel love for your kid. And just because you have one doesn't mean it's automatically there, by the way, to all your audiences, members.
All right.
So that's the first.
All right. This person.
Is,
oh. Someone else, I'm going to do another question. Someone asked, did you wrap me or did you use a baby carrier? I don't think, back in the day, there was none of this stuff. Didn't you like carry?
We had all the same stuff. We used blankets and wrapped you up real tight. And yeah, we had pretty much the same stuff. But of course, I think when you're younger, like in your 20s, you don't really have the finances that you do in your 30s. And when you're in your 30s, that's the best time to have kids, I think. I don't know.
All right.
Kind of established. And but that's it. I'm like, dear mama.
Hold on, I got another question. What have you learned from me? Someone asked that. I thought it was a good question.
Oh my God. The number one, I have to tell everyone in the audience, no matter how much money this Noah had, he felt good and happy about sharing it, and he's very generous. And extremely thoughtful. He pays attention. So when somebody goes, oh my God, I don't have a nail clipper. Geez, how am I going to cut mine? And the next thing you know, you're going to get it in the mail. So everyone that's listening, this is kind of a funny joke amongst us. Be careful what you say to Noah because you'll get it in the mail. I remember Dad one time mentioned about a pair of shoes. And next thing I know, Noah sends a pair of shoes in the mail. So we're more givers than takers. So it makes us happy to give, and Noah is extremely generous. That's the first thing that I've learned. He's very. I could go on and on.
I know. All right. Somewhat, Jeff. Good to see. Go check out. By the way, Jeff is good to see Jeff. I love Jeff. It's I like that he teaches people and like helps them when traveling. Check him out on Instagram as well as his YouTube channel. We'll do one or two more questions. What was I? What's that? Oh, Eric Fernandez is here. Eric Fernandez.
Hi, Eric. He's so lovely. Give Eric a couple drinks and he's a new person or a different person.
That's Chad. Eric's pretty great all the time.
No, I know that, but he's more shy and introverted. But hey, Eric, when we came to your office, I think he had a drink, then he became very much more outgoing. Is that the right word?
Eric is very interesting. Eric's awesome. He's quiet, but he also likes acting. It's a very interesting combination.
Yes, I love Eric. Eric's great. Everybody's great.
Hold on.
It's not great.
Yeah. No, everyone at the company is awesome. They're asking, what have I learned from you?
Oh, goodness.
I mean, I think there's a lot. I think how I'm raised is a combination of like my stepfather, my biological dad, my mom, my friends, community. I'd say from you, Mom, I definitely have learned the power of or what I've been impressed with is your reliability and consistency. Like you're the most reliable, consistent person I've ever met. So I really I value that because my biological dad was the opposite. So I admire that I had that in my life. So that was good. And I would say, I'd say you're very clean. I definitely think that it's encouraged me to stay clean. Like last night, I was exhausted after work and long day, and I came home and I took my socks off, and I was just too tired to put them away, and I was gonna swear, I'm like, fuck these socks, they're just going on the ground, and I was like, and I had your voice in me, you should put your socks away. They shouldn't be on the floor. They should be in the. I'm like, no, they're on the floor. I don't want them in the closet right now. I put them away this morning, but I do it. I'm glad that at least I default to being more cleaner than not.
Well, this is kind of funny. Yes, I have a lot of good qualities. I have some bad ones too, but I have some good ones. I am reliable. So can I tell you guys a quick story? I usually go to the gym on Friday.
Yeah, I thought you were at the gym. And Mom, last thing, and then I gotta get going too because I'm talking to Chad in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, what's the story?
Oh, the story. So this girl. So I said, look, Anyway, it's a long story. She was supposed to test. I am very reliable. If I say I'm going to do something, it's done.
100%.
I used to tell people when I was working in the hospital, patients would go, oh, don't forget. And I say, you don't have to tell me twice. You only have to tell me once, and it will get done. Because I get irritated, because I know me. if I say I'm going to do something, it is done.
100%.
Bada boom, bada bang. So, and the cuddliness, that's just me. Ever since I was a little girl, I just can't stand it. I don't like a cluttered, dirty house. So, guess what I've been doing this past week as much as I can? I'm teaching Atlas to be organized, put his things in containers. So I was up late last night looking at containers to put his toys in. Yes, people, it's important. Clutter. Do you know that being cluttered and disorganized affects your productivity? You should mention that.
The only thing, there's people that are very disorganized that are also very successful. And so I think it could be both.
I don't know how my brain, when it's cluttered, I can't work. There's been studies. I'm sure there's exceptions, but there have been studies that are done that people are disorganized and they spend more time not being able to do one thing because they've got so many distractions.
Yes.
So
all right, Mom.
Okay, honey.
Well, I got a few minutes to go, but everyone, I'm going to have everyone just give you some Friday love and go call your moms or dads or brothers or sisters. People are saying that you're very responsible. People are going out to go to work. Hell yeah. If you guys aren't showing up to the office hours because you're working or you're doing something for yourself, like that excites me. It's like Goodwill Hunting. Like when he goes to the door at the end and then he's not there because he went and did his thing. Like that's what I want. So all these people are giving you hearts. Peter says he wants you to adopt him.
Oh my God. Me and Dad, not just me. Dad is an excellent father. Excellent. You should ask him.
Jonathan Wilson said, I love this. Makes me miss my mom. She passed. Rest in love. I hope your mom's doing well. This guy, Tim, the one you dated a long time ago, he says, I hope you're doing well, Deb and Norm.
Oh my God. Tell him to get a life. I don't even remember him. Jesus, it was 30 years ago. Okay, I want to just end with Noah. Either you or Seth, could you connect with each other? It makes me sad that you guys haven't spoken or made plans to see each other. It kind of makes me sad.
All right. I'll talk to you about this offline, Mom.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, that's too personal.
Shabbat shalom. Have a great Friday. Love you.
Have a great Friday. And everybody go out and make it a successful day today. Like Noah says, do something.
All right. Bye, Mom.
Do one thing for yourself.
Yeah, do something for yourself. All right. Bye, y'all.
Okay, honey.
All right.
Bye,
Mom.
everyone. Bye-bye.
That was cool. The brother thing, we'll talk about that another time. Anyways, yes. Hope you guys give your mom some loves and your family some loves this Friday. Go love your moms. Can you give advice on leaving a job that's a bit of a harsh environment, transition to another job? I'm like, I hope that's not at AppSumo. Yeah, I think a lot of times with this stuff, people know the answer. It sounds like you know the answer for yourself. So sounds like trust yourself on these decisions. That's something I write a lot in my journal, is just trusting ourselves. Like if something doesn't feel right, trust yourself on that. Any advice for single men? So I think I would take advice from people that are dating in relationships I admire more than other people that are single, if your goal is to be in a relationship. For a single person, I think for myself, I'm 39 and single. I think what I've really enjoyed is not feeling like I should do anything based on what everybody else is thinking, and really just sitting with where I want to be and being okay with it. So some days I want to be home alone. Some days like I want to go on a date. Some days I'm thinking about getting married, and then just being okay with all of it versus guilting myself. And I think a lot of where I think the problem with dating is just feeling like I should be doing it versus maybe I don't really want to. So just being okay, be nice to yourself, man. If you feel like dating, go for it. If you don't, take a break. Also notice who you're around. If you're around a bunch of single people, you'll probably stay single. If you're around a bunch of married people, probably go get married. How can you get into Underdogs? It's its own side of, to get into the OK Dork, the Underdog group, which is a private group that we have, you have to earn it. It is not given. Go fucking and be impressive. And Dieter, Jans, all the people that help run it, they want to, they want to have people that are willing, that earn being a part of that group and stay a part of it. Do I plan out my days? Yes. Almost every single one of my days is planned out. I also think you should allocate some part of your day, plan serendipity, and go for the story. Is there some magic that you could just let happen in your day? Because think about this. Most of the moments that we remember are not moments that are planned. It's on the edges. It's the time we did something different. We took a chance. That stuff happened. John Maverick, My philosophy, I don't have a philosophy on luck. I don't have a philosophy on success. I have a philosophy on just being like, work fucking hard on things you want, and somehow it seems to make luck happen. I do think there's a lot of luck that happens in our life that we should be grateful for. Highest rated app on AppSumo. I'd have to look. I know Deposit Photos is probably the biggest app of all time on AppSumo. Yeah, go for your fucking story. If there's a date, if there's someone, guy you see you want to go talk to, if there's something in your business that you can do that's special, if there's an advance, like something that you're like, oh, I'm a little uncomfortable on this, go for the fucking story. Hi, buddy, Nissam. Luck is being prepared and working hard. Yeah, I mean, you guys know that. It's not like, is it luck or is it skill? It's probably both. But you can't sit at home. Like, you can't sit at home hoping a woman comes to your door. Honestly, though, with the apps, you kind of can. But is it luck that you meet someone, or is it that you're putting in the effort and it makes it more likely to happen? Best growth hacking ideas for YouTube channel growth. There's only been 2 things ever that have made this YouTube channel grow, which is the content. Number 1 is your topic. Like, pick a topic that people are interested in. I'd say the other hack in terms of a YouTube growth channel is one-on-one and engagement with your audience. I straight up respond to almost every single comment on this channel. At first, someone said that to me. His name is Evan Carmichael. He said he did that. And I was like, what a fucking loser. Can't believe he's doing all that. But if you're actually trying to build a community of a lot of people and for them to care about you and you care about them, it's 1 by 1. Those are the 2 growth hacks. Pick big topics that people are really excited about and proven. That's what we do a lot on our channel. And 1 by 1, communicate with your audience. Yeah, get to work. Have fun. Just go fucking do stuff. That's my advice for 18-year-olds. What's my advice for a 16-year-old teenager? Jesus, we're getting like 12-year-olds here at the timeout on this thing. Not okay. You know, if I was 16, I was just doing things, meeting people, taking a lot of risks. You should take a lot of risk the younger you are. A lot. Not physically. I think physically a lot of people take a risk that don't make sense. Like no condoms is a really big risk. Drinking and driving is a really crazy risk. Doing without a helmet, crazy risk. And so I think there's a lot of risks that you should be taking in terms of your learning, in terms of your experiences, in terms of your around that you could start immediately at 16. Why do I focus on YouTube comments? Because I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel and I find it the best way to reach the amount of people I want to reach. I think this is a great idea. You want to start a video production company? Make videos. Go help people who aren't making videos. Help people who are making videos. Start it right now today. This is bullshit. South Africa, you have Biltong. You said it's a country where nothing happens. I don't know. There's a pretty fucking famous guy named Elon Musk who's from South Africa. You know? That's an excuse. I don't like loser talk. Go do something about it. Like move countries if it's a country that's not happening. Or you need to make some stuff happen. My piloting, thanks for Peter. I like you, man. Hopefully we're gonna have some like jjajangmyeon or like some Korean dinner together one day. I'm almost doing my check ride, which is the final thing, and I've got to share with you a lot of things in my life. I think I'm like I'll brushstroke, big brushstroke. I like with the piloting that you can't skip the details. You have to understand the engine. You have to understand the plane, and you can't just bullshit it. And I don't think I bullshit a lot of things, but I think I know enough, but not deep, like, you know, T-shaped. Like sometimes I just know the this way. And I like that piloting. You have to know a lot of these details. Big D energy. That's what I'm fucking talking. Big D, big V, all the letters of the alphabet. You guys pump me up. I have more energy at the end of this than the beginning. Do my channel is not recommended as it should be. Give me 5 years. We're still working on it. I'm going to be doing this a long time. Dude, it sounds like the time when you ask this question is when you had team members. Let me just share the 2 things about hiring people. Number 1, I only like hiring people when I have a specific need. Every time where I've hired that, like, oh, they're smart, we'll figure something to do with them. That's number 1. The other number 2 is that when you're thinking of doing it, like right now, when you're like, hey, what do I really enjoy doing? Bring on another person. Honestly, business is finding a problem that people really want and then hiring people or using software to then scale out that business. Do I think our channel is underrated? Yes. But at the same time, We are getting what we deserve or are earning. And I think if we can stay consistent, talked about the law of 100, which is put out 100 videos or 100 emails. I do believe that in years to come, at the end of the day, if I'm helping you get results, that there are a larger amount of people that I think we can reach through it. And I think we're doing it day by day. 3 videos every single week for the past 18 months. I got to get going because I'm meeting with my business partner. Favorite cities to live in the U.S. for a month? Santa Monica or Venice, Asheville, North Carolina, Austin, Texas, Denver, Colorado, Seattle in the summer. I'm interested in going to Sun Valley personally, Jackson Hole. There's a lot out there, man. When people are trying to go to Mars, I'm like, there's so much Earth that I'm excited about. Guys, it is Friday. I need to go and jump off a little bit sooner. Normally I stay longer with y'all. Tell me one thing you're going to do for yourself this weekend that you're excited about. I'm excited for some bike riding. I'm excited for some dates. I'm excited for some meeting interesting people. Woo! I am looking forward to it. Tell me what you are looking forward to yourself this Friday. I'm going to shout out a few of you, and I'm going to jump off, get some cereal, and have an awesome meeting with my buddy Chad. Rob, I'm actually coming to Asheville. I'm working on my book with the ghostwriter, collaborator. He's not a ghost. He's real. We're in the collaborator. You guys have a fucking awesome. Oh, Brian Ball. Hell yeah, man. That is cool. Blueberry picking Rick Johnston. I love blueberries. They're definitely one of my top 3 favorite fruits. GTO, I don't know what that stands for. Bring it to AppSumo. Yes, if you have stuff you can promote it on AppSumo. Ed Seal is that really you? God, that's a good looking dude. AppSumo.com/sell. If you have any product you want to promote to millions of entrepreneurs and people that want to start or grow businesses, underdogs just like yourself, AppSumo.com/sell. Free. We bring you customers. You make the awesome stuff. We serve up awesome people for you. Hell yeah, Shreya. Hope your date is awesome. Ash, yes. Knitting with your grandma. Knock, knock. Who's there? Grandma. That's dope. Shooting for YouTube. Yes. Going to work on a new remix. Dude, if you guys have not heard the new Justin Bieber Kid Laroi song, Stay, if you want to be addicted to something, that's a healthy addiction. Jason Blake. Yeah, man. Hope you have a great coaching season. Selling your stuff at the Venice Farmers Market. Awesome, Vin. Guess what? I love AppSumo too. I love the people. I love the partners. I love the customers. I love the weirdos out there. Hanging that TV or picture behind you this weekend. I'm ordering an art piece. Hopefully it comes in about a month. Hey, Leah, ex-wife. Having a barbecue with friends. I hope it gets wild. You're planning to pitch me over the weekend? All right. No punching. Pitching, yes. Shabbat Shalom. If you guys have a great weekend. All right, guys. I do have to get out of here. Rita Blowish and Strategy. Meet Chopra is going to work out. I had a guy last night named Ganesh. I was like, man, what a cool name. I don't know if white people know what that means. It's one of the gods, I think, of the Hindus. The god or one of them? I don't even really know. Listening to the Donda album. Did he drop it? I still get excited about Kanye, even though it's a little bit too much. I don't know if it's out, Kanye, but it's interesting. The guy still gets attention, man. The guy still got it. All right, well, I'm going to check out the Donda album. Trauma Chart, good to see you. I love every single one of you. I'm here every Friday. Go do the stuff for yourself. If you don't come to office hours because you are doing something for yourself, you're working on your business, you're working on your day job, you're working on your side hustle, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be your cheerleader, help you guys get what you want. For me, showing up for you guys, this gets me what I want as well. I fucking love it. I like the attention. I like seeing you get results. I like building this community. It's like, it fires me up as well. Saskia, good to see you. I love that you show up as well. Hope you're helping kill anti-Semitism and racism against all groups, as well as the Jewish people. I know it's something that that matters to you. I appreciate that you're doing that. How often I do this? Every Friday. It's hard to kill me. I'll be here every single Friday, noon Central. I love you guys. I'll see you out there. It's my favorite emoji. Victory for all. Peace. Love you guys. See you out there. Femi, good to see you, homie.